Hello, my name's Nick, aka that guy who likes peace for some odd reason. I don't know why. And welcome to one of our product showcases. If you're a new viewer to the channel, I really appreciate your interest in my content, and maybe I could convince you to be a new subscriber, maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I digress. Enough of the plugging and more about the awesome computer I've been working on for the past few months. And yes, that's not a misnomer. It's been months and longer than I actually, could be not embarrassed to admit. That being the Lenovo IdeaPad S340-15IWL 15-inch laptop. I don't know why I had to specify that it was a 15-inch because of, the name having 15-inch in it. Alrighty then, guys. Let me give you a quick overview or rundown of this particular machine. This computer initially had a broken LCD display that needed to be replaced and a bricked hard drive. There are scuffs and scratches along the bottom of the chassis with some missing rubbers, as expected from it being, left in the store for a long period of time and stuff. Personally, I really like the design of this laptop, or maybe I've just become attached to it, after being like the syndrome of being kidnapped by someone you don't like and you start liking them after being trapped by them over a long period of time. I completely forgot what it is, but I'm just going on a tangent right now. But yeah, I've grown somewhat fond of it. Personally, I really like the design of this laptop. IdeaPads are traditionally lightweight laptops anyways, with this one being no exception at all. Being approximately 4 pounds, it duels as a great chest warmer. I don't know why I put that in the script. Anyways, also the frame is a combination of aluminum and plastic, and the plastic prevailing for most part. I'm just assuming on the aluminum part because I couldn't really find any information whether it was aluminum or not for the top. As a result of it being branded as a budget design, I'm assuming, because plastic is less expensive than aluminum. Apparently $700 is regarded as budget, but who am I complaining? What we're selling it for is actually what I would consider budget, me personally. But I'm a big fan of blue, and the uniform navy blue is a bonus for me. As usual with these relatively new Lenovos, the keyboard is comfortably spaced out and the palm rest has a decent haptic to it. This isn't exactly supposed to be the most elaborately built laptop, so don't expect any built-in wrist massagers or hand heaters. Oh, and it has a built-in webcam sheath. I just have to mention that for some reason. The specifications on this laptop for what it's advertised to be are quite good. Running 8GB of DDR4 PC4 19200 RAM. The PC is essentially a calculation of the RAM's transfer rate. Another interesting thing to note is that they've integrated the second RAM module's DIMMs on the opposite side of the board. So if you wanted to upgrade it further, you're only working with a single RAM chip, which I don't think would apply to most of you guys at all. Continuing on with the processor, it has a i3 8145U 2.1 GHz, which is hyper-threaded, by the way. A thread can be interpreted as a process that is being executed by any given core. Thanks to a hyper-threading, most of Intel's chips have a single core that is able to virtually handle two threads, which gives us the 4 threads. Also, I'm confused on what chipset exactly the CPU is. When I actually looked at it, it was Cannon Lake, and now it's Sandy Lake. I really don't understand. Maybe it's just the same thing. Most Intel processors are capable of running internal graphics on die, and a few other CPUs have followed suit afterwards. By a few, I mean all of the other Intel chips pretty much have internal graphics on die, which is the housing of the CPU, by the way. It usually isn't very much, usually around 1 GB or so don't expect to be able to run Farming Simulator 2020 on this thing. It's not gonna end up as a result of you being able to play it. You won't be able to play it, that's what I'm saying. But it's perfectly capable of running older games and editing software, as you'll see. I tested it quite a lot. Now let me go over the connection options, because there aren't very many, so this is going to be pretty quick. As a result of what I like to call the slimming, most newer notebooks' connectivity options are very menial and bare bones, albeit this is a budget laptop. But similar budget laptops of the past usually have double the connection options as compared to newer machines in general. And this computer is no exception, having only 6 ports in total. 2 USB 3.1 ports, 1 USB 3.1 Type-C port, 1 HDMI 1.4 for output, and a multimedia reader for SD cards and such. And for last but not least, the 3.5mm headphone combo jack. The Wi-Fi card isn't remarkable either, being the standard 802.11 AC standard, and the display is only HD 1366 by 768 with a 60 Hz refresh rate, so you're not gonna get anything remarkable. It's just the standard stuff. We've taken the liberty of installing a SATA 3.1 PNY 240GB solid state drive, including our complementary programs and such on the desktop, which includes Office 2013 and Photoshop. As I said before, I've been using this laptop for months and it's been extensively tested and works fantastically as an affordable laptop with its lightweight frame combined with its capable specifications for working and lounging, and I can't recommend it to you guys enough. If it hasn't already been purchased, you can take this bad boy on any of our listed sellers, and I would personally greatly appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys on any of my other videos. Have a great day. Hey, glad to see you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. TPG out.